Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel Read with Bindu. For today's video, I am going to give some really good literary fiction book recommendations for beginners. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Okay, the first book that I have is The Vanishing Half by Brit Bennett. This is about these two twin sisters who are from the southern black community. They are French. One of them passes as white. Her entire life she has been pretending to be a white person. The other sister, she leads a life as a black person. This entire book we get to see the differences between these two sisters' lives, how they are treated differently by the society or by the people, how the racism exists in the society. The story is after a certain period of time, the paths of daughters of these two people collide, and that's when we get to know about all these old secrets. It is definitely a page turner about identity, the stories that we inherit from the families. It has the vibes of small town, mother-daughter relationship, race and the reinvention and our self-discovery. Next up I have Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. This is such a beautiful book about trauma and healing. We have our character Eleanor Oliphant. She has the strict rules and strict kind of routine in her life which she lives by in order to keep her loneliness. Then suddenly there is our character Raymond who gets into her life. There is this unique friendship they find in each other. They initially do not get well along, but they eventually fall into their pace and their rhythm. That's when we get to know about the past of Eleanor a little bit and why she is the way she is. She's socially awkward and so many people do not get her. They do not understand why she behaves in a particular way. It has this quirky heroine vibe in the best way possible, not in that annoying, irritating way. It also has healing and trauma recovery in such a beautiful and realistic way possible. It is a must read. Next up I have Where the Crawdads Sing by Julia Owens. We revolve around our main character Kia, who is also known as Marsh Girl. In North Carolina, she is living in the marsh situation where her parents are kind of abusive, so she is kind of on her own. So there is a thriller and mystery element going on in this book. There is this murder happening and people kind of blame her, accuse her, and we get to know the reality through every single chapter, who actually murdered this person. Before even getting into this part, there are so many descriptions about the nature and the marshes in the entire book and how our main lead is surviving in this isolated kind of situation, how she is very independent and taking care of herself. There are so many beautiful descriptions of the marshes, I cannot even tell you. I literally fell in love with this book and our character is so likable. I think I would become friends with her if we meet in real life. It gives the vibes of survival and self-reliance in the small town in isolated situations. Next up I have Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. This is such an interesting read for me and very surprising also. It was so good. So there is this mysterious bank robbery happening and our robber takes a bunch of people in a house hostage. So people are scared of her. The police is kind of trying to get in contact with the robber, but the robber is not budging at all. Finally, the police take care of the situation and they get all the hostages out of the house, but the robber is somehow missing. The police is like, how can the robber be missing? There is no way the robber can get out of this house except for this only particular door through which they have to come out. But the robber is still missing. There is no one in the house. They search the entire house. There is no one outside. There's literally no one. One person is entirely missing. That's the entire plot about. But it's such a heartwarming and cozy story. It quickly turns so comforting. It talks about so many raw human emotions and the kind of humanity we share with each other. It's so good. The surface level, it's quite hilarious, but deeply it's very profound about the human nature and the compassion. Next up I have Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang. R.F. Kuang's writing is very good actually. I have read like bunch of books by her and there's such a great book. So we have a main character whose friend passes away and she kind of steals away her manuscript. She is a writer, both of them are writers. She goes to her house and when she is dead, she finds her manuscript and she reads it and she really likes it. So she's like, see, my friend is already dead, so this book is going to go waste. So I am just going to steal this manuscript and I am going to tell the world that I have written it. So she literally steals her work, and she not just her work, she steals her cultural identity also. She is a white woman and she tells people, she kind of misleads people into thinking that she is Asian because the story is about an Asian woman. That's the entire story is about. It revolves around so many moral issues, so many ethical dilemmas. It's definitely interesting. It also talks about how difficult the publishing industry is, or how sometimes authors feel like it's a race to publish the books, to bring out the next books, keep on bringing out the next books. Let's say one best book has come, they are kind of in a pressure to bring out the next best book, because the industry is such, it's in constant need of looking for the next best author, next best-selling author, or New York Times best-selling author. So sharp and messy, you will definitely love it. Okay, those are all the recommendations that I have. Let me know in the comments below if you have read any of them, or if you have any recommendations for me. Do not forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye bye. She literally how the race system. That's when we actually get to know that the into this in this